Today, we're going to be going over Cardano's Next 1000X, or in general, just cryptocurrency's Next 1000X, where it may come from, will you be in it, probably not, and also things to look out for inside of Cardano's ecosystem. Now, this video today is by no means me telling you to go buy a certain coin. It's not like that, because I'm not a prodigy, you're not a prodigy, and the guy selling you his pump and dump is also not a prodigy, if you didn't already realize that. But what I'm talking about specifically is Cardano's possibilities for 1000Xs, where they will come from, and where they come from generally in crypto, as they're probably not going to come from Cardano, already valuated at $12 billion. 1000X will put it far beyond reach, at least in terms of today's market cap for anything, even Bitcoin. Now, if you bought Cardano at a few cents, then maybe you'll get your 1000X. But if you didn't and you're living in today's world, then you may have to look elsewhere. Now, you're probably tempted to scroll down sometimes and see tokens that are worth a couple $100 million, a couple tens of million, when you're going to get real risky, that can be moved and immobilized and completely wiped out too, in all types of ways. You get in risky territory here. Here's the thing though. More risk usually does equal more reward. Now, specifically what I'm talking about today, it's not going to be some super, 90th page cryptocurrency that's worth, $14,000 and it's the best opportunity of your life. Specifically what I'm talking about is Cardano native tokens, and the fact that although Cardano will not be 1000X, there's likely going to be a token inside the ecosystem of Cardano that is. At least that is if you believe in Cardano and the future of Cardano. And if Cardano is going to succeed, there has to be things built on Cardano that have value. Now, thing is, when I look at tokens on Cardano right now, I'm not too compelled to invest in many of them because a lot of them are just governance tokens. Governance tokens are cool. ADA technically is a governance token, but when it's the only utility that serves for a project, even a project that's built something really awesome, for example, to me, Indie or LQ, I love those dApps. They're amazing for what they put out. By the way, LQ's back online now if you were worrying, or Liquid Finance, but I don't know about their tokens as much as their utility and where the price may go. At the same time, though, if I was going to bet on something, I may bet on these dApps. I may not. I don't have any Indie and I don't have any LQ. I think I have like 2 LQ tokens. And I also don't have that much money to just throw around inside of the Cardano ecosystem, even though, as I show you every week on Mondays, my portfolio does have a lot of tokens. A lot of this was accrued and not really bought through different means. If you want to know more about that, I'll tell you on Monday. But most of my tokens, or most of my net worth, is in just ADA, but also NFTs, because I'm a little bit of a degenerate. But to me, tokens have a lot more predictability than NFTs, in the sense that there is tokenomics, there is emission schedules, there's a lot more that goes into it than just NFTs. Back to my point though, if there's going to be 1000X in Cardano, it is likely going to be a token inside of Cardano, a 1000X opportunity. If we scroll down here, we can see things worth 6 million ADA that have a platform, Drip, ADA, things that are building things, oracles, 13 million, NFT projects, 13 million, things that have crazy market caps or crazy low market caps, even with their fully diluted valuations. Keep that in mind. There's a big difference between a circulating supply and the supply that is going to be, or the market cap that's going to be, when all the tokens are put out into circulation. There's a big difference between that. We saw that with LQ, the price dropped down a lot, over 30% in the past 30 days, because most of the tokens in circulation that drove it to like 100 ADA were just a small fraction, like 1% of the total tokens, and then the platform launches and we see a bunch of tokens and the price goes down. So finding 1000X in the Cardano ecosystem is not easy, but there likely is going to be some as Cardano grows. I know that's probably not what you want to hear in this video. You want me to hear invest in this token, 1000X, and then you can blame me if you're wrong, or just claim the dub if you are right. Whether the next 1000X will be Indigo or Liquid or a really big book distribution platform or a DEX that's not even launched yet, Axo, I have no idea. But I do know that paying attention inside the ecosystem will probably get you some gains if you're investing in things and taking chances. However, many chances may not pay off, so you're going to have to be careful. Yes, that is very vague. It's vague for a reason. I'm trying to encourage you to do your own research and actually read some things. Then make your own decisions on what tokens inside of the Cardano ecosystem, maybe not in the 25 right now, even the top 25, you want to invest in, and you think maybe they will go somewhere and they will have intrinsic value to other people, so you could sell them at a higher price. Anyways, that's really it for today's video. If you want to support the channel, please consider staking your ADA with Jack Stake Pool, and you'll also earn passive ADA on your ADA, paid every 5 days. See you guys in tomorrow's video and the next day, every single day. Make sure you subscribe. Peace.